Well, there's nothing quite like an intimate, romantic New Year's dinner. And here to show us how to add a French twist to that occasion is Patrick Quillec from Hannah's Bistro and the New Cafe Provence in the Prairie Village Shopping Center. Did I get any of that correct whatsoever?
Café Provence.
Café Provence. Ah.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oui, oui.
We've heard all kinds of things, Providence.
Great to have you with us this morning.
It's same to be here.
All right, well, that's sort of like the Midwestern Kansas City.
Yes, it is. I'm getting used to it.
It's that old Café Provence. It's right out there in Prairie Village.
Yes.
Well, Chef, welcome to the show. Why don't you class up the joint just a little bit and tell us what you're going to do.
Okay, I'm going to do a Thion Provençal. This is a dish that we have at Café Provence, actually. And a very simple dish, very easy for people to do. Thion is a provincial name that means layered. And in Provence, they do a lot of dishes that have zucchini, eggplant, tomatoes, and they like to layer it and bake them in the oven. This is one that's not baked. This is easy, cold appetizer starting, and you can serve it like for hors d'oeuvre if you want it. You can cut it in different pieces and so on. So am I going to start right now? Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
So let her rip.
Cooking.
You bet. Just let us stay out of your way.
I'm going to make a sauce first.
Okay.
And what it's going to make is a tomato coulis. And very simple sauce. I use some ketchup and we use ketchup. We use ketchup in France as well.
Oh, all right.
So we became Americanized very much.
One of my favorite condiments.
Absolutely.
Can't live without it.
I'm gonna put some tomatoes. Pretty much, I cut my tomatoes in little pieces. I got a blender on the side right here.
Okay.
So I put my tomatoes in there fresh like that. Whole. I don't have to take the seeds out. I don't have to take the skin. We'll do that after.
The whole thing goes right in there. I like that.
Okay. And I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. Okay. Very simple. Not too much right here, just to get it started. And put a little bit of touch of water. All right. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to put some lemon juice. This is French.
Oh, it's Evian.
Of course. I have to use the best.
Checking up on you there, Chef. All right.
Absolutely. So a little bit of lemon juice in there. All
right.
Keep it fresh. Okay. And this is a sauce. We call it coulis because it's not cooked. It's a sauce that's just going to be blended like that, emulsified through the blender, and we'll keep the flavor like that. Fresh garlic, about 2 to 3 cloves, depending on the size of your garlic. Some salt, yeah, of course. A bit of salt. And what else we're going to put? Some fresh pepper again. There you go. And that's pretty much it. And I'm going to blend this right now to make some noise. There you go. And then I'm going to add some oil to it as we go along to emulsify.
Okay.
It's very important you put that too. And I put about a cup of oil.
Oh, really?
Don't take very long.
Whenever I take the top off, you know what happens.
Yeah, it all comes out.
Then you wear some nice red colors.
That's right.
Good for Christmas, but not New Year. All right, and that's it. Just very simple. I made that sauce right here.
Ah, okay.
I like to strain it. Did I have my strainer here? It's probably on the other side.
Do you want me to get it for you?
We'll help you out.
Very nice.
I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'm going to put it on the plate, get you ready for this.
Gotcha.
And I'll put it straight on the plate. Just blend it that way. You get that?
Oh, yeah, she's good.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Kitchen helper here.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I'm so glad you're here. It's that early in the morning. I'm not used to most of the time.
Hey, you're moving faster than we are, I tell you that.
This must be my espresso I had this morning. Good espresso. So here it is.
Okay, so
you want to strain it because you have all the seeds and you have all the skins and pieces of garlic and so on in the meats. You want to strain that and just have a very, very light sauce that comes out of it like this. Okay. So pretty much it. I'm going to just put it there and I'll put it right here. Okay. And I have this plate. And now I'm going to slice some tomatoes. There is some vine-ripe tomato you can get at the store right now that are beautiful and red. I couldn't get some of this morning. But, if you go shopping...
You kind of got the hothouse variety.
Exactly,
here,
exactly. So I'm going to slice some tomatoes like that, and I'm going to take a ring. I usually take a ring. I like to ring things in like that. Okay. And I'm going to put some slices inside, like this. All right. All right. And, of course, in a tomato, you always want to salt them, and you always want to pepper them a little bit to get some flavors. And this is a dish also that should be done, it could be done ahead of time. And if it's done ahead of time, it's the flavors of the tomato, if you put salt and pepper, it will bring out flavor. And you don't want to keep it refrigerated, we'll keep it at room temperature. So pretty much I put this in there, and then I'm going to get some goat cheese. Get some French goat cheese. Now, of course, you can use different cheese. You don't have to use only goat cheese. You can use any kind of cream cheese type. If you'd rather do cream cheese, you can even do that too. But any kind of soft cheese, creamy cheese, that's what you'll use. Gotcha. And I'll put just some cheese everywhere like that around. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to I usually take basil. But today I went to the store and I got some mash and I got some arugula, beautiful arugula. And we call it roquette in France. And it's a wonderful peppery and a kind of bitter taste to it, and I like that bitter taste. So I'm using that instead of basil, but you know, basil is great also. So whatever herb you want to use, pretty much, you can use. So I'm going to put quite a few of those in there. And then I roasted some peppers, like that. Pretty much put them on the grill, or you can put them in the oven. Everybody does it different, you know. And I roast them, and I peel them already, and beautiful peppers, yellow one. And I'm going to use yellow. You could use red or green. It doesn't matter. It's almost the same flavor. Most of the time, I'm using yellow because my tomatoes are already red, and I like colors on my plate, so that's what I'm going to use here, okay? And I'm going to put pepper again, always.
He likes pepper.
Absolutely,
I like
very
pepper.
important. Spice for life.
Yeah.
A little salt again.
Very good.
Okay, and I'm going to do another layer of this. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of a...
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you, Chef, just for a second, okay? Before we finish this off, we're gonna go to Julie.
Okay.
Julie's gonna have a kind of I think a pretty good forecast to stay inside and to eat. This dish is called?
This is a Tian Provençal.
To eat a...
Tian Provençal.
Okay, Julie, take the forecast away, and then we'll come back, Chef. We'll finish it off and do a little taste testing.
Wonderful.
What do you say? All
We
right,
have
very good. We are. We've been very busy while you've been busy.
Have you?
Yes, we have.
Scurrying about.
We are back with Patrick Quillec.
Yes.
Patrick Quillec. I'm trying, you know, I had French in high school many, many moons ago.
Yeah.
And it is gone. It is left. It is out in the universe somewhere. So you need to bring it back up to speed.
More often, so
yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely.
some more, right?
From the New Café Provence.
Café Provence
Café
and Hana
Provence.
Bistro Cafe as well. We own two restaurants in the city, one in Prairie Village and one in on 39 State Line, Missouri. So,
Excellent. Very
Yes.
good. And we are making this morning?
the Tian Provençal. Tian is T-I-A-N. It means layered in provincial language in south of France.
Very good.
And we have already started. We have a coulis of tomato that was done on the bottom. We showed real fast how to do it. I did layers of tomatoes, goat cheese. Basil is really what we should use, but I use arugula and mash, two different lettuce that have wonderful flavor that are a good substitute for basil. And then I use roasted peppers, and I'm going to finish the dish by putting a little bit more tomatoes right on the top of it. And you see I've used a ring also. You don't have to use a ring if you don't have a ring.
Down in there, huh?
And you want to press it. You want to press it so you mold it around that ring. It's got a beautiful things. And then I'll put a little bit more salt. Remember, always salt your tomatoes and pepper it. Very important. And it'll bring out the juice out of the tomatoes and give a wonderful flavor to it.
This really is layered.
A dish like this should always stay at least maybe half an hour to 45 minutes done ahead of time at room temperature.
You don't want us to put this in the refrigerator, do you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to put some walnuts on the top of it this time. You can use hazelnuts, any kind of nuts that you like. If you're allergic to walnuts, you don't have to have it either, of course. I put a little bit more hazelnut oil, like this. Let it drizzle on the top. Okay. Hazelnut oil is wonderful. It's got great flavor. And then that's about it. And I'm going to put a little touch of lemon juice on the top of it.
That sounds good.
It really does.
All right. And that's it. So I press it down, and then I'm going to take that ring off.
Lift the ring off of there.
Very slowly.
Ici, le voilà.
Et voilà. It's a great dish. It's so simple. You can do more layers. You can do taller if you like. You can do another layer.
Beautiful.
At Café Provence, we do actually 2 layers of goat cheese. So we have tomato, goat cheese, the herb, the roasted pepper, and then more tomatoes, the goat cheese, and we keep going up like this to a tower, kind of, which is a great flavor. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful thing to work
C'est
with the
très
restaurant.
bon.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Ça fait plaisir.
You can find Chef Quillec's recipe on our website. You can log on to kctv5.com, go to the quick links menu, and scroll down to the 5-Minute Chef. Or if you can't jump online, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the 5-Minute Chef in care of KCTV5 News this weekend at P.O. Box 5555, Kansas City, Missouri, 64109. I understand, Chef, also lots of wine tastings and other things going on at the restaurants?
Yes, January, especially at Hana Bistro. Café Provence is very small, so we cannot do that, but Hana Bistro will feature a lot of cooking classes. I have my daughter, 9-year-old, is going to do a cooking class with me, I think, on the 26th.
Excellent.
And we'll teach kids, hopefully the parents will bring the kids, and we'll do some pizza, some cookies, and things like that. I see that you're expecting one, too.
She's got two on the way.
Classes going on when he comes up, and we can teach him how to cook. And then we're doing other cooking classes as well during the whole year, actually. And also a tour of America. We're going to feature food from each state of America, all of them, for the whole year of 2002. and that will be every Wednesday. And anybody can call Hannah Bistro, and we'll be glad to give them all the information that they need to have.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Chef, thanks so much for getting up early and coming in with us and making something that I know we're going to kind of dig into here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks you. And straight ahead in sports, the K-State Wildcats go bowling against the Syracuse Orangemen. You a football fan?